Okay, people, here we are again with PD outside the box. This little framework is going to be the door of my new wood stove. The frame of it, anyway. It's pretty hot, so I'm going to just flip my glove on here quickly and show you it's all welded on the back and such. On the back, now the corners. Just got a make-up door to fit in there. Piece of flat steel and hinges similar to the foundry, which may not be posted yet. Either way, angle iron hinges, easy enough. So, there we go, a 7-sided door. It's supposed to be 8, but I guess I screwed up somewhere. Oops. Anyway, there's the start of my wood stove. Talk to you later. And now we have a door. It's not a perfect door, not all of my corners worked out, but we have a door. It covers the hall, which is exactly what we want a door to do. So it's perfect, whether it's perfect or not. Talk to you soon. And here we are on my final opening size. If I can find a measuring tape in this mess. That is in here. About a 7.5 inch opening. Very hot, so I'm not gonna get too close here. I'll see what I can do. 8. Cool. All the way up and down. Up and down. More like 7.5. Oh well. Still a damn good opening for a propane tank wood stove. My door just fits over that. That's pretty much what I want. So anyway, talk to you later. New stove's finally taking shape. Should have it done pretty soon. And door frame is in now. Went a little farther than I expected, but I'm okay with that. It looks pretty decent, I think. Ba-bam. A lovely little 7-pointed stove door. And there you have it, just with the door sitting in place. Just kind of for the hell of it. This little gap all the way around it so it'll swing out. Should anyway, that's the theory. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. Talk to you later. Okay, door frame welded in, you already knew. Cooktop opening cut out. And chimney hole cut out. Easy enough. It's going to be about a 6x13 cooktop with holes in it so the flames can actually touch my pots and heat them up good. Anyway, that's where I'm at now. Well, there's the beginning of my cooktop. Around out the corners a little, cut a couple holes in it, make some caps to fill those holes with, and should be good, I think. Talk to you later. And we have cooktop holes. Not perfect, a little ragged, as you can expect. I do not care. They will do what I need them to do. I put a little ring underneath. I'm not going to touch anything because it's all really hot, but you know, a ring up in here to come out into the hole all the way around it, so I can have a cap that just fits in there. Probably even the pieces that I cut out will work. I don't know yet, we'll see. Anyway, that's my progress for now. So far we're looking at a 1-day stove. Let's see if I can make it happen. Alright, just had to come and check out my camping cookware. Pretty much fits perfect into the holes, but we'll have to have a little ring there to keep things from sitting way down in there like that. Obviously we knew that was going to fit. and that, and that. Beautiful. Well, it didn't end up being a one-day stove. This is day 2. These will be my burner rings. Once I cut them out, they'll go on the bottom of that so that my lids don't fall through. Yes, lids up. Anyway, that's what I got going on so far. Not a lot. Cut this out. I'm not going to be using these straight lines. I'm going to make these actual rings that I can weld on. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Okay, there's my cooktop. About as done as it can be for the crap material I have. Made up a little bar here just to lift off my lids. So you can see here. So perfect. Same bar works on both. That's all I got for now. Oh, what the hell. Take the lids off so you can actually see my holes and what I've done to make my lids stay in. Those are just little square plates welded onto the bottom. Easy enough. Okay. That's it for now. Okay, my top is all welded up now. Got my little chimney stub in place. That's where everything's gonna sit. Final position, welded solid. And it's not welded good, but it's welded solid. I haven't seen any smoke coming out of it, except for at the chimney while I was welding, but you know, that's where it's supposed to come out. It's not quite level. I don't really care. Anyway, put some legs on it, put some door hinges on it, and I got myself a wood stove. Boom. Okay, this was an afterthought. I don't know if it was a good one or not, but it's a window. Not entirely sure how I'm going to attach it yet, but it sits on a little metal ring that's welded in there to keep it from moving around anyway. So, now I got more stuff to figure out. Okay, here's my hinge done. Whoopee, pretty simple. Very hot. Anyway, it'll just mount on the side of the stove there. Well, what do you think the hinge does? It lets the door open. Let's hope it works. Okay, we now have a hinge. Simple hinge, but well, everything clears, so a little bit of a rub there, but it seems to depend on the temperature of it, really. Anyway, should have straightened out the door a little bit before I welded it on. That's my own stupidity. Anyway, that's what I got for the moment. Okay, we're getting there. Figured out my latch. Simple enough. Piece of pipe, piece of rod, couple washers, done deal. Now, everybody's probably wondering why I call everything 2.0. Well, in the gasifier videos, you got to see the new one and the old one. In the foundry videos, you got to see both of those. Here you go. I repurposed wood stove 1.0 as part of the gasifier. It's just a little filter box. It worked out, but no cooktop or anything on that one, so Worked out better as a filter than it did wood stove. Anyway, now you know. 1.0 and, you know, going all the way back around 2.0. Better upgraded version. Gotta put some legs on it. Figure out how the hell I'm gonna hold that damn window on it. That's my window. Just put a piece of rope gasket under it. Some kind of clamp to push down in the middle of it, hold it in place. Also with a piece of rope gaskets, just so it's got a little bit of room to flex. And it's a high heat ball, so it's oven safe anyway. Should be good. Anyway, legs, hold my ball on, and I'm done. Because that's my chimney right there in the corner. There's another piece of it outside. So yeah, my chimney stub is on there. All I got to do is put some legs on it and figure out how the hell to hold this on. I will let you know when that happens. Alright, here's my contraption for holding on my window. Of course, I got shit in the way. Sunglasses and stuff. Not extremely fancy or high tech, but hey, works, right? Well, the washer to the bottom of each of those. Drill holes through my door. And, yeah. I can bolt it on. Yeah, it has to be bolted on, so I have to bolt it on. Alright. It's got to be removable in case I break it, you know? Anyway, that's it for now. It's a little dry bar window holder. Oh, right. And because of this lip here, I don't need the fourth bar, because it can't slide off once that's holding it down, right? Can't really slide up anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, that's all I got for now. And there you have it. Little T-bar, whatever the hell you want to call that. Y-bar, tri-bar, I don't fucking know. Screwed on, don't have any gasket in behind it yet, so it's still kind of loose, but what can you do? Just for testing purposes. Anyway, I'm about done. I mean, I'm going to put legs on it, but you don't really need to see that, do you? I don't know. I might wait until I get them on. Just for the hell of it. Anyway. Whoopee. Little cooktop balls. Lids. Whatever the fuck you want to call them. And a little lifting tool. Works from both sides. And I say I'm pretty well done this thing. I say I gotta get the gasket in there. Guess I didn't really show you this. Not that it's any big deal. It's a bent piece of metal welded on there. Just for my latch. No big deal, just something on there. Drops into it. Locks it up. Handle, I don't know if I told you or not. It's just a piece of pipe with a hole drilled through it. Bent piece of rod. Washer welded on the inside. Washer welded on, well, that's the inside, I said it before, but inside, outside, you know, inside, outside, yes? I'm very hot, I'm very tired. It's been a very long day. Anyway, there you go. Homemade camping cook stove extraordinaire. 2 days. Tried to do it in one, but I got lazy. Anyway. Could have been done in one, but I got lazy. So here we are. 2-day cook stove. Bam. I like it. It's a piece of crap, but hey, I'm not going to complain. It will do the job. I suppose I'll save this video for now until I do get some legs on it so you can see it with a fire in it. See that the glass ball doesn't shatter, or if it does, you know, either way, whatever. For now, holy fuck, I gotta clean up this shit hole. This is my tiny little work area here because it's the only space close to the workbench. And holy fuck. Okay. Anyway, talk to you later. So I realized I forgot vents. So I'll go with my usual go-to vents. Split bolts. In nuts. Obviously closed. Expose the gap to open. You know, the more air it can suck in, the more air it gets, you know. Anyway, that's my joy of the day. Or of the moment, whatever. Legs in a test burn. I decided no legs for the test burn because this was faster. It's working. Yay. A little chimney. I don't see much smoke, but it is there. I'm happy. Yay. My window hasn't broken yet. It's always good to. Anyway, all I got for now. And one more just because it's dark now. What the hell? Obviously same stove. Testing my burners here. Starting to get some steam. Anyway, whoopee. Well, here we are again. I thought I was done. I was fooling myself apparently. So I had this all put together. I had my video posted and everything. And I took it back down so I could do some last minute touches. What, feet on my legs? I can't even see this because the glare is so bad on my camera. Anyway, just little round feet. Cut my legs off. It's either numbered, I'm sure, because my little stubs are not equal. They're not on the same angles and whatnot because I couldn't figure out how to make them work out perfect. So, it's numbers. Obviously, legs go in their numbered holes. 1 for 1, 2 for 2, blah, blah, blah. Now, next thing, I made up last minute rain cap. Just couldn't resist using the top of that propane tank for it, valve and all. Scrap piece of pipe, couple little scrap pieces of flat bar, another scrap piece of pipe, more flat bar. The chains are to keep my ropes from burning. They just keep them far enough from the heat that they don't burn off. Anyway, I'll show you when it's all together in a few minutes. Alright, here we are. All tied down. I don't think you really need to see the ends of the ropes, but I'll show you anyway. Here's something I'll show you just for the fun of it. A little trick I do, and it's just to mark my spot. Put the loop of rope plus the one that's tied down, put an extra loop under your peg. Like that. You know? You got a loose end here, it's connected to that. Yeah. Anyway, right? That one goes to the stove. I have this extra loop on my end. Just makes it easier to pull your peg. Yeah? Because it's hard to slide this off it. It's hard to turn it if you pound it into the ground. Yeah. Yes? Anyway, that's my neat little trick. Probably everybody knows it, but whatever. Anyway. Rain cap's huge and heavy, but whatever. I like it. Gotta make up an adapter to put a piece of insulated chimney on there where it goes through the tent roof. And I am done. Gotta fix my plasma cutter before I can do that. So, talk to you later. One more section of chimney just for good measure. I'll get it going later when it's not so brutally hot out. I'm dripping just from adding that and moving my ropes. So, you'll see when it's dark. Ooh, I had to get it going again before it was dark. I know I said when it was dark, but here we are. I can't tell if there's smoke coming out of that or not. There's not at the front of the stove, I know that much. Not usually anyway. Anyway, see you when it's dark. Okay, now we got some smoke coming out the top. Big guy likes the fire. Anyway, definitely won't be seeing me before it's dark again. Alright, so I lied again. It's not dark yet. What are you gonna do? Sue me? Anyway, that one's not quite there yet, but that one's boiling. Maybe not like a fast rolling boil, but hey, it's boiling. Good enough for me. It took 15 minutes. I expect the next one will take about an extra 10, because it's almost twice as much water and it's on the cooler burner. I'll be lying again and bothering you one more time if this ever boils. Okay, last one till it's dark and I can show you the window, and that'll be that for a while. It wouldn't boil on the front. I left it for half an hour. It just would not go. I put it on the back. Yeah, we got a slow boil starting almost instantly. So, the front will be my low heat burner for cooking eggs and such. The back will be my high heat burner for soups and craft dinner and things like that. Anyway, water boiling on propane, but not the way you expect. It's starting to get back, so here we are. That was not a beer can, that was my dog knocking over a Dr. Pepper can. Now I'm not raging alcoholic anymore. But there it is. Nice little pile of coals glowing. What the hell, I'll go right over and open the door. Well, that's in there. Nice and hot still. It's been hours. Well, not that many hours, but a couple at least. Anyway, I'll get something going again when it gets burning good. Guess I didn't need all my cardboard for getting it started this time. The extra section of chimney helped out quite a bit. This will probably be the longest part of this video. It'll be from feed till fire starts on its own. So, I don't know if I can get another one in or not. Oh, fire's already starting. Cool. This will be a fairly quiet part of the video too. I don't really know what to say. Hey, we're waiting for fire to start. There we go. Well, almost. It tricked me. Tricked me and then crapped right out. Oh, I have to open the door a little just to get it going, I think. Just give it a crack, see what happens. See if I can see the chimney here. Lots of smoke going. What's this? Kind of creepy. Oh, look, another one. Anyway, lots of smoke. There's no actual fire yet. Door right open. Maybe not right open. It's pretty smoky. I think what's going to be best in a tent here. We want to go. So the wood's kind of wet too, so that's not helping. I'll just stop and get back to you when it lights. Alright, kind of just burst into flame while I was sitting here. I don't know if it'll stay going yet or not, but I'll let it go for a couple minutes and go close the door. It's only been 2 or 3 minutes since I shut off the camera. Should have just kept it going, but I didn't, and here we are. Oh, if you can see here, yeah, there's 2 little dots of light right under my window in the door. Those are the slits through my bolts. You can see a tiny bit of light through them. Kind of surprised if the camera picks that up. Anyway, I'm going to try and close this and see if it'll stay lit yet. And the wet wood again, it doesn't like to burn. There you go, in case you didn't believe me. Anyway, seems to be at least trying to stay lit. which is pretty much what I want. Might have to open up the vents a little bit more when I'm actually using it for camping, because it's going to be cold out there. This is my hunting stove. Anyway, looks like that's probably all I got for now. Seems to have flamed out again already. Flared out again, whatever you want to call it. Yeesh, the zoom is terrible on this thing. Oh, there you go, that's a little better. Anyway, seems to be dying out. I'll get it going again. Keep you posted. Pulled one vent right out just to get it going. This thing sucks to try and get going because again it's wet wood. When I first lit it up today it was such dry wood, it was like boiling water in 15 minutes. With the stuff I got going into it right now, it takes about 20 minutes just to get a flame. So, I'll definitely have to make sure I take lots of dry kindling with me. Oh yeah, everybody like the Christmas vomit show around here? Yeah. Lots of fun there, eh? Anyway, I think that's all you're gonna get for tonight. I'll see if I can get it really burning bright, but not too likely. I'll talk to you later anyway, we'll see. Well, it's dark. Me and the dog are listening to the coyotes. I don't know if you heard that one. Getting pretty good. Anyway, there's my fire again. Whoop-de-doo. Sure you care so much. Decent little fire going. I'm happy with that. Let's check out the smoke output at this point. Almost non-existent. So it's got to be burning pretty hot. Anyway, I'm going in. The bugs are getting bad. Traffic's starting to go by. I'll see if I can catch this one car for you. Why not? Catch a car in the background. This is what you do in a small town. You take videos at night and see if you can catch traffic going by. Woo! Woohoo! Anyway, I'm done for the night. Talk to you when I get my adapter going. There we go, people. That's what it's all been for. A place to stay warm and dry while I'm hunting. Not the most glamorous setup. Not like I'll be protected from animals or anything, but whatever. There we go. I have to put some heat shields on it, obviously, but it's a work in progress, and this is why I need the adapter for the insulated chimney, because it doesn't come out far enough. I want to split it between above the roof and below the roof. That's why it matters which order the chimney sections go on in too. Anyway, give me lots of room for sleeping and putting my gear and such. Might have a friend with me, not decided 100% sure yet if he's gonna actually show up, but it'd be cool if he did. I hope he does. Yes, I use pop cases and boxes and such to start my fire with, so there's always plenty of them around. Don't have a fire going yet. Obviously, there's no smoke or anything, and I haven't mentioned it yet, so you can assume there's not one. I'm going to jam something under that just to lift it up a little bit. And, yeah. Then I'll get a fire going and make sure everything's going to be alright. I have had a fire going in this before. I cut a hole for this pipe, not that chimney, just that pipe. But it got a little windy and kept kind of blowing the tent around, circling the hole, and burnt itself bigger. I'm like, hey, perfect, that chimney fits now. I have to put a tarp under it and clamp around it and such. I'll get it waterproof, don't worry. Talk to you soon. Well, there we go. Actual cooking. Ooh. Had to try it out with some like real food rather than just boiling water. The chimney's doing its job again. I don't know if you can tell. Hey, little. Whatever. Anyway, let you know when supper's ready. I'm calling it. Supper's ready. Fire's still going. Obviously, it's still cooking, right? Has to be still going. Seems I have to have the door open to cook, but whatever. Now that I'm done cooking, close it up. Anyway, yay, I'm happy. Gonna make my adapter so that's not sitting right on the stove like that. But other than that, I'm done. Well, here we are again. It's been a couple hours. It's getting warm, but I don't think it's... Oh, I suppose you want to see. Getting warm, but not horrible yet. Try the inside. It's probably hotter, but it's still not horrible. It's hot, but survivable hot. Still got some coals and flames going in there. Floor under is pretty warm, but not too bad. My fancy high-tech tool for adjusting my vents. Anyway, keeping in mind this won't be used till October. It'll be nice and cool out by then. So, even though this is getting pretty hot, it should be survivable in October. Anyway, that's all I got. It sure doesn't put out a lot of light, but as you see, it puts out some. I think the camera puts out more, so it's kind of drowning it out. But I don't know. I can see it bouncing around in here. I think in the middle of nowhere. It'll be bright enough to see where the door of the tent is anyway. Fire. I love it. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this thing. Quick shot from outside. Hopefully my camera light inside won't drown it all out. I don't know. I think it is though. I can see plenty of light in there, but it doesn't seem to be showing up on the camera. Oh well, I tried. A little heavy for camping gear. I threw the chunk of I-beam in there because I'm not done making my adapter. I had to go with a better piece of insulated chimney. But here's my pile of camping gear. Extra tarp for the roof just for waterproofing. And we are at 164.5 pounds. Balanced. Not touching shit. right? That's 64.5, and that adds 100 pounds to it. I don't know if you can see that. 100 there in that grease and oil. That adds 100 pounds to whatever that says. Scale's actually good for 1,000 pounds. An old grain scale. Anyway, 164.5 will be my maximum gear weight, not including clothes, gun, blah blah blah. Yikes. This is gonna be rough. Well, it looks like hell, but there we go. Got my insulated pipe adapted, if that's what you choose to call it. Just welded in there. Welded in there. It actually had a little stand on the bottom of the tank that was a bit smaller than the tank. The tank was exactly the same size as the pipe. The stand was a bit smaller, so it fit inside. That's the bottom anyway, so it's going to be inside the tent, so I don't give a crap if it fits. And this end is covering the male end, so it's, you know, up to about there, inside. So water's not getting in there. So there we go, my insulated pipe is adapted to fit. My bottom section, and that one, and wherever the hell the other one is, they're all over the place anymore again. Anyway, one more step closer. Well, it's sure not the prettiest thing around, but it's going to do the job. Hold my pipe in place, leaves me room to hook my next pipe up to. I'm good to go. It's going to be a pain in the ass to hook the whole thing up. Oh well. Talk to you when it's all set up again, I suppose. Alright, I made up some pegs to hold down my stove lines. Just simply chain links welded on the pipe with a little ring on them. One end sharpened. There was wire through these. I kind of wish I pulled it out first. That was good number 1 copper. Now it's burnt. Oh well, 4 of these, the same. They're what holds down my stove. Anyway, that's all I got right now. Okay, I finally got some gaskets onto this thing. Stove door gasket. Window gasket. Burner cover gaskets. So, this should be about as airtight as it can possibly be. Just gotta wait for the door to dry completely. And I'll be ready to dry this thing out. Anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll have it set up again in a little while. Last time before my hunting trip. Alright, just a couple stupid little things now. Made myself up a wrench. Still hot, obviously. Just a little T-bar with a socket on it. Nothing fancy. Something that I'm willing to lose because it's an extra socket. And I've also double split my vents, thick one way, thin the other way, only halfway up the thin way, just for a little extra airflow on with wet wood. They fit right in there and it'll just turn them, right? Nothing major. Those are my updates. Other than that, gaskets are all still in place, still drying. Everything's still good. Getting ready to try it again as soon as it's dry. Got this stove and gasket cement. That's what's holding the gaskets on. I don't plan on it actually lasting very long, but I have an extra tube, so I'll just take it with me. If the gasket falls off twice, well, we're fucked. Well, no huge accomplishment again, just a little bit of a tool rack kind of thing. And obviously they're not all tools, but you know, put all my crap on here anyway. Keep it off my tent floor, you know, that's always good. Not a horrible idea, I don't think. And look, even folds up out of the way. Beautiful. Anyway, that is my minor accomplishment of the moment. Whoopee. And now just a really quick fire poker. Nothing fancy at all. Piece of wrought iron that was laying around here. Just fits into a hole. And ba-bam. Sits in my rack. Okay, here's my fireplace scooper. Hopefully I can get it out of here. It's very hot again. Piece of pipe on a handle. Easy enough. Let's go see how it works out. Well, first of all, I guess. Ooh. Well, bet that wasn't a very entertaining part of the video. But my scoop works as good as I hoped it would. And it even stands up in its little hole. Perfect. So, it was entertaining for me anyway. Alright, final testing here before I go hunting with this beast. Got my tarp on there. I guess I put my hole a little too close to the end. The other end didn't come all the way down. Oh well, we're going to want windows to be openable while we're out there anyway. A little rain cap up there. Got my new insulated pipe in, my adapter all done. Obviously, tarp's all on, pulls down over all the windows, except for that one. Leaves it about half uncovered, whatever. That's how much insulated pipe I got inside. I think I cut my space a little too tight on the back burner for making coffee. I'm gonna have to get my percolator and check. I don't think it'll fit in there though. Anyway, my tool rack, all my little tools. Poker does have a bent handle on it just to make it easier to hold on to, but it's down at the bottom. Yeah. Not anything serious, it's just literally a bent handle to make it easier to hold on to. Yeah, that's all I got. Testing day. It's hot as hell in here with this tarp on. It's already holding in a lot of heat. So we may not end up needing the tarp, but, you know, it will be October. Anyway, get a fire going later. Make sure my chimney's all good. I'm sure it will be because the other thinner one was, but I'll just make sure anyway. And then, yeah, just wait for rain. Leave this thing set up until it rains and test to make sure that fucking thing is waterproof. I just cut a hole in the tarp and wrapped a bungee cord around it to anchor it. Try and seal it up as good as I can. Anyway, this must be boring for everybody. We'll test it out. I'll let you know. Finally testing weather. Of course, you can't see anything. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I can see the top of the tent over the car. The chimney sticking out there. Over the back window. Back door window. Anyway, I'm finally getting my rain for testing. Cool. I don't know if you could hear any of that. Chimney's sticking up over the back door window of the car. Tent is beside it, kind of hidden in the bushes. Anyway, cool. Very happily getting my testing done. Hello, dogs. Hello, other dog. Anyway. So it poured for a little while here, and it's kind of letting up now. The tent's good and wet. Time to see now if it leaked inside anywhere. Probably got a pile of water in there I don't want to let loose. I got a little bit in the corner there. That probably came off my tarp right there. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I got a little bit around the one leg. That's not good. Oh yeah, it's definitely coming in around this chimney. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, we got problems. I gotta figure something else out. Well, here's my little crap shack. Blah blah, y'all know everything that's going on here. It's hot as hell in here. It's a cold, damp, windy, rainy day, but it's very hot in here. Making a test pot of coffee just to see. Which is working, or was. As soon as I take it off the fire, it stops. Working, right? Lid is very hot, so you know. That's gonna be the worst thing about this thing. It's way too hot to work with without a glove. Anyway, obviously, got some fire going in there. I have to, right? I got coffee boiling. I'm gonna give that about another 5 minutes and then try it out. And there we have it. A nice hot cup of coffee. Ooh. Ooh. Trying out my camping cups because, you know, what the hell. They're pretty hot. Like, I'm not going to be able to drink that for a while without burning my lips. So, I hope it's cold in October. Otherwise, things are just going to be too hot. Anyway, that's all I've got. This is finally getting posted.